we shove that up first. Why we pull up this little thingamabob. New window. Put this over here. Look at Stitch Fiddle. On row 61, so we should be working from the right to the left. And we need to do display capture. So people can see. Turn that on. Might move that to the bottom. All right, before we get started, let me see here. Check to see if everything is working. I'm going to check on the phone. I'm on Dead Crafty Gamer. Need to turn that off. Switch account. Hello. There we go. See if it's actually live. It says it's live. Let's listen to it. All right, seems like it's probably all right. I don't want to share it until I know it's good. See what the photo looks like, or the picture looks like, see if it looks good. Sorry, I was talking to people and yeah, I have my mic muted. There, now we don't. Alright, that echo for a second. Should just close the stream on my phone. Oh no, I could just mute it. Let me do that. Let me mute my phone. Sounds like a great idea. Do not disturb. Okay, awesome. There won't be any echo at all. I'm going to share that to Facebook as well. Okay, whatever. Crocheting. Sorry if anyone's here. I'm just sharing this on some sites so maybe people will show up and watch. Oh, I didn't add the link in there. Edit. Post. Paste the link. Cool. It's all saved now. Awesome sauce. I kind of feel like I should share that on my other YouTube channel too. But whatever, I'm not going to. It's fine. Oh yeah, let's put our display capture on in case y'all want to see what I'm crocheting. We just need to move this bad boy up to there, and then we can move it down here. There we go. Looks good. Where did I see that hype thing at? Maybe that's just on videos and not on streams. But okay. Let's put these down. I will show up as a viewer since I have the stream up on my phone. And now we will start a row. I still don't know if I like the coloring though on the stream. I may have to take these off because I feel like they're gonna put some lipstick on. I feel like they're gonna have too much of a glare. I'm not very good at looking at the camera. I always look at chat when I chat with people. I gotta look at the camera when I'm chatting with y'all. All right, let's work on this project. What is this thing doing? Are you running over something? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to start on row 61. I really should wear these just because it would be better for my eyes, but I'm not going to wear them. We're going to just start crocheting this thing right here. Move this into our camera view because this is the end we are working on. We have 1, 2, 3, 9 gray, and then we switch to blue. All right, I'm gonna try and maybe I'll angle this camera down a little more. Yeah, I think that's better. I guess it's better. I don't know. I wonder. Four. 5. Oh, nope, don't grab the blue. Let's undo that so we don't keep doing that. That would not be great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. I should be doing under instead of over. Oh, how many blue? Oh, we just do blue all the way over to the orange. So that's simple enough. Top fans. I got no top fans. If you're in chat, say hello, please and thank you. And one more over and then the other blue. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, that seems about perfect. Why not? I did a gaming live stream last night, because why not? I'm just trying to get on a decent schedule at home, like making sure I'm getting in my workouts and all my meals before I stream, get all the housework done that I want to do before I stream. Let's lay that one down, pin this one out of our way. And we're done with that one. Now we need this one. And we just go straight over to the dark orange. Oh, you know what? We can cut this one off. Isn't that amazing? Amazing. Bye-bye, gray. We don't need that right now. But we can use that one if we need to. We're going to try and get this inside of here. So that tail doesn't, maybe that tail won't need cut off if we can just crochet it into this section. Well, that would be great. I mean, it's kind of short, so it's not a big deal. Hopefully some people come back that were here the other day, and those that did come and they stayed through the echo of the stream, I appreciate it. I'm so sorry about that. Y'all may not understand if you don't do videos and stuff, but yeah, if my OBS had been open to full screen, I would have known what was wrong. But I didn't have it open to full screen because I wanted to have YouTube open, so I couldn't see. And didn't realize that it was still, the cameras were still picking up the voice, and that's why there was an echo. All right, let me pull YouTube up over here, make sure nobody's saying anything. Nope, nobody is, because it should just pop up on this OBS chat anyway if somebody does stop in and say hello. All right, so now we gotta switch to this one. Let's pin this up out of the way. Ow, that hurt my thumb. Okay, let's see if we can tuck that back there. And we need to do maybe 8 of these, I feel like. One, two, three, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. I'll put you way over there. Oh, can pin this one back up too. Because why not? Pin her up. One of these. And then another one of those. Oopsie. And another one of these. Oh, 2 of these. 2 of them. 1, 2, and then an orange, well, dark orange. They're all orange. Both these colors are orange. Dark orange, and then this orange. Let's put that on top of that one. And we go over what? Straight up to the gray. Got it. And I don't think, yeah, I don't have gray attached here, so that one we just disconnected, we will reconnect over here. This spot. And what? Just 3? Right, 3 it is. 3 it is. I want to make sure that I still have this in view for people to see. Three, and then do I have another dark orange here? I do not. Do I want to drag this one over there? I kind of don't want to do that, but we're going to do that. It's fine. Move this gray out of our way. So we have at least 8 with the dark orange, I think. Well, I think we have 8 to do. Nope, don't pull that through there. Seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Okay, yeah, that's right. And then one more past the little line there. It's right. 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 All right, let's connect this back to here. And this one as well. Put you right there. Then we need 1, so 5 in this color. Okay, we'll do 5 in that color. Why not? Two, 3, 4, 5. I feel like we need to go over further with that. One, 2, 3, 4. How about we do that? Go over one more with that color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just do 5 with this one instead of 4 there. sure I was still showing you guys stuff. Sometimes you just crochet and crochet and then you're not on the screen. People can't see what you're doing. So we're just going over to one past that. All right. Sounds great, man. I feel like I'm gonna watch a video since I don't have anybody here. I'm going to listen to a video while I am crocheting until we get some visitors. If we get some visitors, that'd be great. Great. But I might as well listen to a podcast. Why I don't have any visitors? Oh. Maybe not, because I don't think I have my... thingamabob down here. Yeah, I don't have my headphones down here. My earplugs, earpods, whatever. So I'm not going to do that because I need to... I don't want to have to leave the stream to go get that. Alright, so I think we're good with the gray. I think we're good with the gray. Oh no, we gotta go over one more with the gray. I forgot. One more stitch with the gray, and then we can be done with that. I forgot. One more. Oh, wait a minute. What are we doing? We're doing dumb stuff. We got to do this and then go into the next one. I just threw myself off there. Let's go this way. Okay, now we're done with the gray for now. Works for me. So, do we have... Okay, now we have to do a dark and then two of the light colors. Righty then. A dark one, dark orange, and then two light orange. One and two. Now we need gray. Gray. Looking for chatters. Nobody's here to chat with. It's fine. It's all good, bro. It's all good in the hood. Okay, so gray. Gray. Let's pull that a little tighter. does this go? It goes over one orange. This land is my land, this land is your land, from California to the New York Islands. Three. Let's undo that. Get it out of our way. Whoopsie. Whoops daisies. Daisies of oopsiness. And that the one. Alright. Let's put this one back on here. Let's shift our picture down so we can see what else we're working on. Okay, so we're almost done with this ear. All right, so we just did those 5. Now we need the dark orange. We will just remove that. We will have to attach another one on the way back. Let's see if we can't weave this tail in here as we go. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 9? 2, 3. No, it should be 7, right? Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Let me point at this, make sure I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be 7. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 2 of these. Whoopsie. 1, 2. And then 2 of these. 1, 2. Let's put you underneath of this one. And then we just go clear across here. till we get to the dark orange. The dark orange. Orange. So when I do that, I should be lined up. So I just go right up to it. Not into the dark orange, just right next to the next one. I know that didn't make any sense, but whatever. Mute that for a second. Oh, no, let's not finish. We need to finish with the dark orange. And there should be 5. 5. Roger that. Roger Dodger. Oh my word. Slipped off the hook. Oh my word. Did it again. Okay, we gotta remove the gray because that's just messing me up. It's messing me up. Nope. 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 Stuff just keeps slipping off the hook tonight. No slipping off the hook, please. Slowing our progress here. One. Oh, wait a minute. Are we changing colors again? No. This just goes all the way to the end. Good. Very, very good. Oopsie. Whoopsie. Okay. Sleep stitch. Turn our work after we attach all these things to there. Because that'd be a disaster if we don't. You know what we could do, I guess? We could detach this. Because I don't think we have any more little clouds on here. Pretty sure we don't have any more clouds. So we'll remove that. And if we have clouds later, we'll add it. But I don't think there are anymore. I think the other stuff that's on here are stars and the moon. Can I have a drink? Oh, we need to attach this one too before we flip this over. There we go. I think everything's attached that needs to be attached. And we will be starting on, oh, everything was not attached. It's fine, I got it before it went anywhere. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're gonna like swing that around there. And we are going to go back. We will stop one before. The dark orange. Let me look at this. Okay, awesome sauce. Whoops. Hello, if you're new to the stream, welcome. Nice to have you here. Fancy meeting you here. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, we got a buffer going on. Why is that being a thing? There we go. It stopped. I don't know why we had a buffer. Oh, we got another buffer. Not sure why it's buffering right now. Of course it's going to buffer now that people are showing up. Why wouldn't it? Right? Right. So we go over what? 5? 3, 4, 5. Yes, we go over 5. Whoopsie. Three. 4 and 5. And then we do the light orange. Light orange. 4. Looks like 3. 3. 1. 2. 3. Oh yeah, if you missed it, I said hello. I don't know why the stream started buffering as soon as people started showing up. It's amazing when that stuff happens. But not really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So 10 there, and then 8. Well, just 7. All right, so 10. All right. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we do 7. 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my word, it does not want to grab this. It's like, no, we're not grabbing that. Don't want to do it. Come on, just do it. Just do it. All right, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. And 7. And now we switch to the dark orange. Dark orange. Dark orange, we need 2, and then 2 light orange. 2 of these. Where does that go into? Nope, I think that is wrong. 1, 2. Nah, it's good. It's all good. 1, 2, and then light orange for 2. For 2 of those. Something weird happened there, so let's figure what that is out first. Okay, I think we're good now. Yeah, there were somehow 3 hooks on there. I think the one thing was like twisted around there or something. And then we do, let's see, 1, 3, 7 of this color. 7. 1. We're going to pin this one up out of the way. 'Cause why not? Hey, how's it going? How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Is that Mikkel or Michael Vickerman? English, it would be Michael. Because vowel, consonant, vowel makes the one vowel the long vowel sound. Mikkel Vickerman. How's it going? Thanks for stopping in and keeping me company. I appreciate it. It's been kind of quiet here. I'm doing all right. What you working on? I'm working on a tapestry for a friend, one of my gaming buddies. So, yep. It's a Naruto character. I don't know how to pronounce it. Chimera, or I have no idea how to pronounce it. But yeah, here, I'll just minimize this screen a little bit to show you. It's the 9-tailed fox from Naruto. There it is. Ew, nice. Is it the image on the corner? Yep, that little guy right there. Well, he's not so little. But yes, that is what we're working on right there. We are. All right, where are we going to here? All right. So we were right here. Click here. So we were doing 7 of those. Let's see if we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This was the 7th. And now we do... Oh yeah, and I was gonna ask. Awesome. A lot of friends of mine love Naruto. Yeah, I'm not really a Naruto person, but you know, she likes it, so. And I mean, I did watch some with my middle child. He used to watch some of that, so I have watched it. It's all right. It's just I'm not really that into anime type stuff, and I feel is Naruto kind of anime? Maybe it's not. I don't know. But I did watch some of that with my middle son, so I do know a little bit about Naruto. Alright, so we're just taking this over to the gray. We are going 1 short, though. So 5 of these? Sounds about right. 1. 2, 3. Oh, that one is run out. We gotta attach some more of this color, so I don't have to drag the other one clear across the back of the work there. So we will make another one of these. For sure. Thanks for stopping in. I was getting lonely over here. I was like, I'm so lonely. Just singing that song. All by myself. I'm all by myself. But it was all right. I was just focusing on what I was doing. It's all good. All good. I did a live stream last night on my gaming channel. And I figured I'm trying to get back into it, so I might just do crochet stuff on this channel, do live streams of crochet on here, and then my gaming channel, I'll do my gaming stuff. Why not? This channel is supposed to be about a lot of stuff, but I don't know what to make it about. I'm retired, so it's things I do in retirement, basically. That's what it's all about. Alright, so where were we at? Alright, so we gotta stop 1 before the orange below it. So right here. Right there. I like the way you do that right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we gotta switch to gray. Gray. What kind of games you play? Mostly survival games. Currently I'm mostly playing Scum. Been hooked on Scum for a while. It's a fun game. I mean, it wasn't very interesting last night because I was just trying to find a vehicle because both of my vehicles have despawned. Or I should say, I had 3. I had 3 vehicles on there. I had a boat, I had a paddle board, and a truck. Now I got none. It's great. Good stuff. So I have to run all over that huge map, try and find another vehicle. And I can't get to my house because I built my house on an island. I mean, I might be able to get there because you have like 10 minutes in Scum to swim that. To swim across there. But I don't know in game what 10 minutes is as far as in the water there. I was like, I don't know. I don't feel like it would take me 10 minutes to swim across there. So, and I think it's talking about real life 10 minutes if you're in there. But I'm not 100% certain on that. So I don't know if I want to swim across to the island. And it doesn't matter because I'm pretty sure my boat's not there. I'm like, if my other vehicles have despawned, surely the boat has too. I left it there so nobody could take it, but the game took it because after so many days of inactivity, the game will take your vehicles away. They're like, oh, you're not going to play? Okay, we're going to take your car. Good luck finding another one. It's all good. It's all good. We ain't even worried about it. Just gives us something else to do. Yeah, but I didn't think I'd been off the game that long, so I was a little upset. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I haven't been gone that long. I feel like it was 5 to 7 days, but each person, if it's a personally owned server and it's not like a official game server, they have the right to do what they want with that. So if they want to give you, have your vehicles despawn after 3 days, they can do that if they want to. Not that I'm saying it was 3 days. I feel like it was at least 5 or 7 days that I hadn't been on there, but most servers your vehicles are good for at least 10 to 14 days, so I thought mine was all right. But I clearly thought wrong. I found other dirt bikes and a cruiser, but I didn't have a jack to put parts on the other vehicles. I found a Leica, but didn't matter because I don't have a jack. I have a car repair kit, but I don't have a jack. You need a jack to actually put the parts on the car, so it's like, oh well, I don't have that. Let's put this bad boy back on here. Put this one on here. Yeah, I think I might have scared people away from this stream because the last one I did, when did I do that? Was it? Might have been, when did I do that? I just recently did this last stream for this, but unfortunately there was an echo, and I mean, I was fortunate enough that some people still stayed even though I had an echo for the whole stream. I'm like, I can't believe that happened, because you've never seen that on my gaming channel. I didn't have problems on my gaming channel like that, but I didn't have my OBS opened all the way, so I really couldn't really see that I was, oh, this seems a little off here. Let me double check something before we move on. But yeah, I had an echo, but I was thankful for the ladies and gentlemen that stayed, even though there was an echo throughout the entire stream. So in my comment section for the last stream on this channel, I was like, just, if you're going to watch this after the fact, please just mute it, because it's not a pleasant experience to sit there and listen to me echo every time I talked. So, yeah, that was kind of crazy. I still got 4 subscribers, though, even though that was not good. But thank you. Yes, I did check it today. I mean, I checked it the other day, but I was like, because I had hooked up 2 new cameras one new camera, for this channel. And I figured it was probably, maybe that one was picking up extra sound, but I went in and I turned it off, put that I don't want it using that as a recording device, but it still didn't turn it off. So, but hubby and I figured it out. It's all good now. But yes, I'm glad you're here to tell me it sounded all right. I just listened to it on my phone this time to make sure there wasn't a problem before I started. But they were like, oh, it's not that bad. And then I listened to it myself, because I always watch my streams afterwards. And I'm like, yeah, that was bad. I don't know how they were able to sit through that. But I appreciate that some of them did. And I appreciate that I got subscribers, even though it was a disaster. I think I even got a couple of likes, even though I was having problems with it. There, people were still friendly enough to give me a like. I'm like, y'all are super sweet. Greatly appreciated. Oh, you know what we did wrong here? Okay, I see. I had forgot to switch this row up. It's fine. It's fine. I was still doing row 61 when I should be doing row 62. It's fine. It's still gonna look great. It's gonna look lovely. Yeah, this is my biggest tapestry ever that I've crocheted. I have a friend that likes this stuff, and I thought it would be a great surprise for her. I don't know if it's really going to be a surprise anymore, but especially if she tunes in. But I could have swore she said she doesn't like surprises anyway, so I'm like, well, maybe it just won't be a surprise then. I feel like... Okay, I don't know. Oh yeah, OBS can be a huge pain. Yep. I didn't have it open full screen. If I had it open full screen like I do now, I would have seen in the audio mixer which device was making that, but I had YouTube on half of the screen, and then I had the OBS on the other half of the screen, so I couldn't see the whole thing. So that was on me for not opening that up and confirming that it was better. But I apologized a lot. I'm like, I am so sorry. I just told him, I'm like, I promise I'll have it fixed for the next stream if you decide to come back. I should have just stopped streaming, but people were still talking to me and having conversation with me, so I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to be rude. Rude. Well, I guess since you know about OBS, maybe you do some streaming or recording as well. Because a lot of people that watch, they don't know anything about this software. So, that's a sign of a good community. Oh, it's a brand spanking new community too. But, and like I said, I'm pretty sure most of them were new. They weren't like members of the channel prior to that day. But the fact that some of them subscribed and hung around, I was like, that's pretty awesome. That's pretty amazing. Oh, amazing. Alright, so what are we about to do here? Oh yeah, we're about to get to this gray zone here. So we want to go over one on the gray, and then there's just two. Two gray. Wait a minute, I don't have any gray here? Oh, I do have gray here. I lied. It's right there. Oh, we gotta go over one more. Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot. Go over one more. And two of these. So what do you record or stream? I used to stream a bit, but I haven't in a long time. Oh, okay. So what did you used to stream and record? Or like, I try to put some of our hiking stuff on here that hubby and I do, and like I put a 2-day hiking / camping trip me and my sister-in-law did, but that video, it doesn't look great, and I don't understand, because it's an action camera, so you're supposed to be able to carry it and actually not have a bunch of blur and whatnot from walking, and I feel like it just Didn't turn out great. I feel like it didn't turn out great, but I posted it anyway. I would play this game called Celeste. It was a very difficult game, so it was a lot of me failing over and over again. Oh. Do you still play games then, or what is this thing doing? Let's take that out of there. All right, so we did the 2 gray. We need 4 of this color. 4. One, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay, that's off. All right, I think we need to attach another dark orange. There we go. Got that. I love a good puzzle game too. I love to play MMOs mostly. Oh, is that like World of Warcraft or like Final Fantasy and all that stuff? I've played both of those. World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy. I think Final Fantasy 14 was the one I was playing with my son. I mean, we were playing as a family there for a little while, but it's like, I think I have more in common with my older son when it comes to gaming. Because I like shooters, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, PUBG. I like story games too. Story-rich games. Like, mostly, I don't know. I want to say mostly horror. Like, if it's a story type game and it's a horror game, I kind of like it. Like, I've done Resident Evil on here. I did Colat on here. Or not here, but on my other channel. I keep forgetting I'm not really on my gaming channel right now. 2, 3, 4. And then 2 of these. 2. Oh. No, I guess that's right. 2 of these. 1 of these. One of these into here. And then this one. One of these. I will read chat in a moment. When I have to switch colors multiple times, I gotta focus for just a second. All right, so 1 of those, and then 1 more of these. I'm confused here. Let's see. 2 of these, an orange, 1 of these, and then another light orange. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna fix that. Let me do something here. We're not gonna do that. Let's pull that out. Pull that out. Pull that out. going to do this. So we're getting all tangled up on me here. What's your gaming tool? Oh, it's called a Dat Crafty Gamer. Dat, D-A-T, Crafty Gamer. Dat Crafty Gamer. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, we're just going to do this. Do that, and then we're going to put this orange here. Because why not? Because that's how it should be. And then we will do leaves. What a mess. What a blaming mess. So how many of these? We're just gonna go one short. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, what I'm gonna try to do is Monday, Wednesday, Friday do live streams on the gaming channel. And then on Tuesdays and maybe Thursdays, I'll do a live stream over here or something. It's what I'm thinking of doing. We'll see how that works out for us. If I get overwhelmed, I guess I won't do that much. Alright, so that is right? Yeah, because we need to start with this color. Over top of the dark orange, just for one. And then we stop short one on the side. So we will have a blue one on top of the orange one. Because why not? And that's what the pattern calls for. So we're gonna do it. There we go. Yeah, I didn't mean for this project to be so big, but I guess I just didn't really understand in Stitch Fiddle how to downsize it without losing like tons of quality in the image. I did have to knock off a bunch of colors because I'm pretty sure there was probably 20 some colors in here. I narrowed it down because I'm like, there is no way I'm going to crochet with that many colors. Unless I can find a video on YouTube that shows a better way to do it. This was the best way I could find, was with the clothespins. So you don't have to have huge skeins of yarn rolling around your project. So and even these little things can get in the way too. I'm actually moving kind of quick today. I was a little surprised by that because I've been moving kind of slow. Because things can just get all entwined in here if you're not careful. All wrapped around each other. And I was going to ask, but I'm like, there's not many people here, but I didn't know if they prefer to have me bigger or have like the actual crochet project the biggest thing on the screen. So I thought I'd try it this way and get some feedback. Because last time I had the work was the biggest thing on the screen. And then I was like a little square in the corner somewhere. I can do it either way. Whatever people prefer. Whatever everyone prefers. All right, so let's drag this over. See how far we're going into the gray. Okay, so we go over the gray by 2 spaces. By 2. Sounds great to me. Because I've seen people do it both ways where, you know, the work is the biggest picture on the screen and the person is smaller and vice versa. So I don't know what people prefer. But they can let me know. All right, so we're going into the gray by 2 stitches. 2. 2. And now we will switch to gray. Gray. Oh, I'll be glad when I can, I don't know, I guess I'm going to have multiple colors for a while though. For the majority of this, I guess. It's good when you get to get rid of a color. It's nice. It's super nice. I mean, I'll be getting rid of the gray on this side, I guess. Pretty soon it's just going to be in the middle. I was wondering if I was going to run out of gray. I don't know. We will see. Okay, my stomach was making a weird noise. I thought it was a cat making their little growling sound. Not that my kitties would growl at me, right, girls and boys? I have 2 kitties. Nikolai Fluffy Pants and Fantasia Grumpy Pants. She's mean to Nikolai. She liked him when they first moved in, but once she got used to being here, she was like, yeah, I don't think I like that guy. And that's not very nice. He's a nice guy. Poor Fluffy Pants. All right, so we're starting on row 63. 63. I cannot believe how awesome this is looking. I hope she loves it. I hope my friend loves it. I'll forgive her if she doesn't, though. It's probably going to cost more to mail it to her than it was to buy the yarn for it. Because she's in Australia. Australia. All right. Row 63. We shall shift our work this way so y'all can see what's going down. All right. So we're going to be short one on this side. One. And we stop there because we got to start with blue next. Blue. If I can get this done before her birthday, that would be amazing. I think her birthday is like November 21st or something. I'm pretty sure. I could be super wrong, but you know. I can check on Facebook to confirm that. My birthday's in November too, but I'm an early November birthday, November 5th. All right, y'all. I was gonna say, did my stream die? But if it died, I wouldn't be seeing it on my phone right now, because I am watching it on my phone. That way, if there are any problems, I will know about them and I can, like, get on it. Put that. All right, we're going to go over one more and then start with that spool. Spool. So this needs to, no, it just lines up with the orange. Roger that. Lines up. And let's undo that so it's out of my way. Mostly out of my way. And that one's done. Oh yeah, if anyone subscribe and I don't see it, my apologies. I do not have Streamlabs set up yet, so for this channel. So I don't get notifications about that. I can get them later whenever I decide I'm ready to set up Streamlabs. Right, so this just goes straight over to the dark orange. Roger that. Let's pin our blue up out of our way. And just so y'all know, I'm going to get some music. I'm going to use AI to create some free music for me to use on the channel. That way we can play music. I mean, honestly, I can use OBS too. Or not OBS, but YouTube's free music library too. So maybe I'll look at that and I can somehow just have a couple of different tracks just loop throughout the entire stream. That way we can have a little bit of music in the background while we're streaming. That would be mostly for you guys. I mean, I guess if I want to wear my headset, it could be for me too, but I don't know if I want to wear my headset. Maybe not. Oh, we do not want to finish with that color. We need to finish it with the dark orange. And then there are, we'll just go over to that little orange and then that dark orange, no, light orange. Take this over to the light orange and then switch for one. Right, yeah, switch for one. Okay, cool. Well, it was kind of funny though last night whenever I was streaming. I felt like, I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, there's no echo, but I was like, I feel like the mic sounds not great. Because I was trying to listen to it on my phone, and for some reason the phone seemed to make it sound staticky. Because when I watched the live stream after I streamed, I'm like, no, the mic sounded fine. So I don't know what was up with that. But it sounded fine, so people were not at all disappointed over there. That was actually kind of a slow night too, to be fair. It was slow over there. We're just going to do 4 in this color. No, we'll do 3 in this color. We'll do 3. I feel like that's good. Hi again. How's it going? Thanks for coming back, even though that was a disaster the last stream. I appreciate you coming back. It's awesome. I hope you're having a nice Tuesday. I am having a nice Tuesday. How about you? Are you having an awesome Tuesday as well? The stream's definitely better today. No echo for y'all. I told y'all I promised I would have it fixed for the next stream, and I stood true to that. Got it all corrected, as I figured I would. I was pretty sure I could fix that. Because like I said, I had my gaming channel since like 2016, so it's not like I don't have any experience. But I'm still not a very tech-savvy person. So there could still be times when stuff gets jacked up. And I'm like, okay, I don't know how to fix that. Working on it. Working on it. I know, right? The echo was good. You expect to come back here and just hear echoes all day, every day. Nope. I promised y'all I would take care of that, and I did. I should have just ended the stream when that was happening, but I didn't want to do that because people were still talking to me. I didn't want to be rude and say, well, I'm just going to end the stream. So I didn't do that. The day would be so much better if I was home crocheting. But I can't complain. Gotta work hard to play hard. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's see. So we need 2 gray here. 2 gray. Yeah, and I did determine that it was actually... the echo was because of the cameras. I literally went in and said I wanted to use a different audio device, a different device for recording. Not audio, what is it? A recording device. I told him I didn't want to use the webcams for that, but because I didn't have OBS all the way open, I couldn't see that it was still doing that, when in fact it was. So we just got the mic straightened up and everything's good now. Everything is good. Alright, so now we're going to start with red. Oh, and since you were here the other night, do you prefer the view like this, where I'm bigger and the work is smaller? Or do you like the work bigger and then having me smaller in the corner? I just don't know what people prefer. I don't mind it either way, because I've watched people do it both ways, so it doesn't matter to me. I'm happy with either way, but if the subscribers or viewers would prefer to have the work bigger, I can make the work bigger. So yes, computers are dumb, not people. I'm just kidding. It was all my fault for not freaking just going in and removing them from that source. But it's fine. We'll live. Alright, so where are we at? We gotta do 9 in this color. Approximately 9. Okay. I'm actually moving along quicker today, too. I don't know how I'm moving along quicker today, but I am. I like this setup, but I like joining things for the people rather than what they're doing. So I'm biased. I think we have to stop one shy of this color. Yeah, so we go one more over and then we go to light orange. Light orange. Yeah, when I streamed on my gaming channel last night, I thought I was having mic problems last night. I just thought it sounded staticky or something. Because when I checked the stream on my phone, because that's how I listen if no one's watching, I just check the stream, like listen to it on my phone for a few minutes to see how it sounds. But I thought the mic sounded staticky, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, maybe it didn't. Maybe it's because it was raining in game and I thought there was static or something. Because when I watched the live stream, whenever I finished last night, because I always watch them a little bit to see how they sound and look, but the mic sounded fine. So I was like, I don't know what the heck I was hearing when I was testing it. So I don't know what I was hearing. Thought I heard static, but it might have been wrong. Probably wasn't. All right, so where are we at here? We are there. I do like that we can see what we're doing, though. That's how I was able to see the clothespins you were using. Yeah. They're a brilliant idea, but I feel like there's probably an even more brilliant idea out there that I haven't discovered. Because like I said, I haven't been watching a lot of crochet stuff lately because I have a lot of crocheters I like to watch, but I've been hooked on AI, so haven't been watching a lot of crocheting or gaming stuff lately. Mostly AI stuff. That's so weird. Was this on YouTube or Twitch? On YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch, but I found that trolls are a lot meaner over there, so I didn't really care for Twitch. Cause I do have a channel over there, but I haven't been back there in a while. I mean, if they've learned how to treat older adults there, I might go back. They just weren't very nice people over there when I started over there. They said I looked like the undead, and they just weren't very nice. Very rude. Said I was too old to be gaming. I'm like, you're never too old to game. Gaming is good for your brain, whether people like that or not. Gaming could be good for people too that are alone because you can make some friends online. Like people that are disabled and can't leave their homes or something. Gaming is a great way to connect with other people when you are not capable or able to go out into the world. So I don't like people that, say you're too old for gaming, or, I don't know. Or they talk like people are bad at gaming. Not everybody wants to be a pro gamer. Some people just do it for fun. Like myself, I ain't trying to be a pro. I'm just trying to have fun. Don't want to hear it. Yes, it is. It helps with hand-eye coordination. Not to mention you're able to connect with people. Yep. But yep, it's That Crafty Gamer if you ever want to go check that out. I'm going to try and stream there Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then I was thinking maybe crochet on here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So, I mean, we'll see. That might be a little ambitious for me. I might be like, it's a little too much. And I might decide not to do it that often, but we'll see. We shall see. Let's shift our work over so we can... this little thing here so we could see where we're going from here. Yeah, we're going to do the ear. The ear. Yeah, I kind of messed this up a little bit. Maybe Waddy won't notice. Maybe she won't. So I think what I'm going to do here... yeah, we'll just put 3 there again. Or maybe we'll just do 2. Maybe we'll do 2 here or something. Since I messed this up. Because this is supposed to be an ear. Yeah, when I was doing row 62, I was still on row 61. I'm like, oh, look, I'm looking at the wrong row because I hadn't scrolled up on Stitch Fiddle here. So this row's just ever so slightly messed up. It's not horrible. It's just a tiny bit messed up. Or do I want to do that? Maybe I don't want to do that. No, I feel like it's fine. We're going to do what I'm going to do. We're going to do what I want to do and not worry about it. It's still going to look amazing. It already looks amazing. I am so shocked at how nice this thing looks. I'm like, what? The inexperienced tapestry girl, and this thing is looking good, if I do say so myself. And actually, she commented, the girl I'm making this for, she just put a set of eyeballs in the comments like, I'm not supposed to be seeing this. Like, hey, nobody made you come over here and look. Like, that's your own fault. Don't look. People that say you're too old to do things must be so miserable, I think. I wish people would unlearn the notion that you're too old for hobbies or interests. Yeah, that stuff helps keep your brain young and helps keep you young at heart, you know? It's a freaking good thing. It's so amazing. But hey, people are going to say what they want to say. And do what they want to do. Yeah, I was actually going to do a video on the benefits of gaming over 50. But I don't know. I wasn't sure. I mean, I already had a bunch of slides picked out. I was already starting to coordinate the slides with the script and everything. But I felt a little overwhelmed, I think. I felt a little overwhelmed with that. I still might finish that. I don't know. I started it a while ago. I was going to post that either here or on my gaming channel. Oh, see my necklace I'm wearing? I made that, and I made these earrings. Like I said, I dabble in all sorts of stuff, man. I love crafting. I don't think I'll ever not love crafting. It's going to be a love for always and forever. Always and forever. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I was all by myself for a little while on here. I was like, all by myself. Because nobody was coming to talk to me. I was all by myself. But I'm not now. Mikkel came in and then you came in today. I was hoping some of you would come back that were here the other day. But I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't. I felt bad that it sounded so horrible. It was not amazing. Okay, we gotta do something about these. Let's see if we can weave these in here or something. Can we weave these wee little tails in here? That would be amazing. Amazing. I'm just gonna go Gonna go there with that. Gonna go there with that. But yeah, I thought it was funny that Waddy came in and put some eyeballs in there like, I see what you're doing. Trying to tempt me to watch. You make my surprise. That same thing happened to me yesterday too. I scrolled up 2 rows by accident, so things were a little off, but I was luckily close to the beginning of that row so I could frog it. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the 2 colors that I'm using in here, the light orange and the darker orange. The darker orange is really just the shadow, so I feel like you can't really mess that up because it's just supposed to be an indication of a shadow. So I don't know. We'll see how it looks when it's all finished. If she thinks it's a disaster, she can tell me. I'll forgive her. I'll forgive her if she doesn't like it. She's gonna love it though. I'm just curious how much it's gonna cost to mail it to Australia. Because this ain't gonna be light either. Alright, so where are we at? We are on the dark orange. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we just keep going with that. Why not? 7. What is this doing? Oh, that's that. That's fine. That's fine. Boop. Oh, let's leave that a little loose in case. Just because. All right. 7. 7 of these. Seven. I'm so excited to see the finished product. I feel like you worked it up so quickly since the last stream. Oh, I mean, I did take it when we went to the Sunflower Festival, but I only got 2 rows done there. And for some reason tonight I seem to be moving a little quicker. So I guess the more I work on it, you know, I'm gonna get more in the groove and working faster, because definitely I'm on my 3rd row tonight. And I feel like we only got 2 rows done last time. Hello, Mr. Becker. How's it going? Mr. Becker is one of my gaming buddies. Of course, I don't get to game with him very often because he's a farmer and farmers just work all the time. Well, yeah, that's going to be a pretty penny to mail. I think it'd be at least 50 depending on the weight and how big the package is. Shipping fees are ridiculous. I'm doing good, Mr. Baker. I'm working on Waddy's surprise. You see her 9-tailed fox making for it because she likes Naruto. But yes, that's what I'm crocheting for her. She didn't ask me to do it. It was just a surprise. I got so into Tapestry, I was like, you know what? I want to try and make something cool and big. But it wasn't meant to be this big. Yeah, this gal here, she kept me company on the last time I streamed. For the life of me, I can't remember what the heck day that was. Was that last Thursday? I think it was last Thursday or something, but she kept me company while I was working on during my last stream that I did of this, and there was an echo the entire time, and she came back. Isn't she a trooper? She's awesome. I don't know why it was echoing. I figured it out, but it was kind of sad that people had to sit and listen through that. Well, they didn't have to, and they did, and I am so appreciative of that. I couldn't believe they sat through that nonsense. I'm like, really? Like, these are great people here. But yep, sat with me through the whole thing. Practically the whole thing. Yeah, he probably stopped in to say hi. Why, because he's probably watching Newbie stream right now. Maybe he's watching Newbie, which is another gamer. He might be watching him as well. All right, we're just going to go straight on with orange with this. We don't need to add these little tiny shadows here and there. A little square of orange here, a little square of orange there. That's not necessary, man. Go all the way over to the red. Red. It was Friday. Oh, it was Friday. Okay. It was nice to have someone to keep me company at work. Yep. I don't know if you noticed, I put in the comments of that one in case anyone else watched it. Like, if you're going to watch the replay, please just mute it. Because I couldn't find in YouTube, it doesn't allow me to, like, just remove the audio. Because I'm like, I could have just removed the audio, but it doesn't allow me to do that. And then I downloaded it to my computer and I was going to edit it in DaVinci Resolve. But DaVinci Resolve is like, oh, we don't recognize that format or something. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like, I guess I'm not editing it. But it's fine. I warned people in the comments that, hey, if you're going to watch this, I highly suggest that you just mute it while you're watching it. It's the smart thing to do. And just listen to something else while you're watching the stream. But I got 4 new subscribers, so... Well, no, I think it was 4, because I was at 100 when I had started that day, I think. So I still got 4 new subscribers, even with that nonsense. I was kind of mad at myself for continuing the stream. I should have ended it and fixed the problem. I felt really bad for y'all. But I kept my word and I fixed it. It's not a problem anymore. It's not a problem. No, it's not. And we shall go over one over there. Is this actually the end of this? I want to make sure. There's the end. All right. Time is it? 7:30. 7:30. I mean, I would technically go later, but I'm trying to do this thing where I'm off. Oh, and do this, y'all. Do that. Yeah. Be happy. I'm trying to make sure I am off my electronics at least a half hour to an hour before I go to bed. And I like to go to bed usually around 9 or 10, so. All right. We shouldn't have finished that. We should start that with gray. Thank you. I was just reminding y'all to be happy. That's what my cup says. The lid that came with it was like, it's like a wood, and it's got like a plastic ring that holds it in there or something. But the wood was starting to freaking mold, and I'm like, ew, yuck. So I'm like, I'm not using the lid anymore. I would rather not use a moldy lid. I thought that was weird. I'm like, maybe they should have picked plastic for that or something, but I guess you could still get like mold or mildew on those too, but I just feel like it's harder to get that out of wood than to wipe it off plastic, so I'm like not going to do that. Oh yeah, and like I said, I don't know if you were here, but I'm going to try and figure out how to get some music playing in the background, so you know, we can have little faint music in the background. I'll either use YouTube music, YouTube's free music library, and just do some music on a loop or something, so we can listen to music while we're here as well. Of course, if I do that and I want to listen to it, I'll have to wear my earbuds or put headphones on. But I don't feel like I need to wear these. This is my gaming headset. So I don't feel like I need to wear that if I'm just listening to music. But to play the games, I have to use that headset. Otherwise, it just wouldn't be good. I feel like they don't have good like iPods that you can use for gaming, because if I could use, or not iPods, iPods, what the hell am I talking about? If there were earpods that were good for like gaming, I would totally wear earpods, because I don't like having the headset on my head, to be honest. Yeah, they have a pretty decent library in there, so it's not too shabby. And they might actually start letting people put in like their AI generated music, so. All right, so we're starting row 64 today, or this time, not today. 64. Okay, so we need to start on this side. Okay. Let's roll this up. Sure we can. See what we're doing. So now we need to go. So this just lines up with that one. So we're going back and doing the same amount that we did coming this way. How many rows are in this project? I think I determined it was like 104. Or wait a minute, is that rows? Yeah, the rows are 154 or 104, and then the columns are 150. So there's 150 stitches across, and then 50 rows. Or 104 rows. 104 rows, and then 150 stitches across. Yeah. Is big. Nice. You're more than halfway done. I know, when I was streaming for y'all the other day, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, we're at 57. That's halfway. But no, 52 would have been halfway. So we were already past the halfway mark. I couldn't math the other night, evidently. But it's fine. Sometimes we can't math and sometimes we can. It just depends what the brain feels like doing that day. And it didn't feel like mathing. It's like, what are you trying to do? It's like we can't crochet and math at the same time. I mean, technically we can because we do have to count stitches and stuff. But simple counting is all that the brain would like to do when we're crocheting. Simple counting. Wait a minute, what are we doing here? Oh, we need to stop right there, I guess, and do orange. Do light orange there. Light orange. Boop. And we do we're just gonna go clear over to there, I think. Yeah. All right. Oh, well, this ain't gonna get us clear over to there. We're gonna have to put another clothespin of light orange on here. I mean, this might get us over to where we need to switch to the other color. But definitely gonna need another light orange clothespin. Sometimes I can't even count my stitches. I know. I feel like I have a hard time with rows, to be fair. Like if I've been working on a project, I'm not sure I completely know what counts as a row. I mean, I kind of feel like I do sometimes, but sometimes like, no, I don't know. I'm not sure if that's right or not. I feel like the rows can be hard to count. I mean, I feel like I've definitely gotten better, especially with this project. Most definitely. Now the stars, I'm not really sure how to do them. You could kind of see them in the graph there. I'm almost tempted to just embroider the stars on. Because I don't know if doing them like they are, like I have them in the graph, if that's going to look good or not. I don't know. Maybe it'll look good, maybe it won't. Alright, so are we there yet? What is that? That's 2. So the first one we come to. Okay, so I get it. I get what we're doing here. I have a hard time with rows when it comes to crocheting in the round. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely... I feel like, yeah, that's probably more difficult. Like, if I'm making a hat or something, I typically write down what row I'm on so I don't lose track. I feel like that's how I handle that situation. Like, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and write them down. Oh, no. Is that good? Yeah, that's good. Okay, I was like, oh man, look how short that tail is. We're good though. We don't need to do any more. Well, we do, but we're gonna have to attach, get some more orange. Light orange. I think maybe stitch them, like in the graph and then embroider the outline. I think that's what I would do. Yeah, I think that's what I was thinking about doing. Because I think I showed you that with the trees, I did the trees. I haven't embroidered all of them yet, but yeah, I might do that. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Scissors. I keep moving my scissors from one side to the other. All right. So we need to attach this one. Move my mic a little bit. Maybe try not to put it in the camera view. There. Figure maybe move my mic away from me a little bit. Oh, I don't know. Do you guys feel like I'm screaming in your ear ever? Sometimes I feel like I'm talking like really loud. My bad. I'm just trying to get y'all's attention. Pay attention! I'm screaming at you. Alright, so where are we at here? We're... Okay. Do I need to do... Oh yeah, I think we needed to do a... Okay, we don't want to attach that there. I forgot we need to attach this color there. So we'll attach that after we put this color in here. I forgot there's one of these. Now we can attach the other orange. I think the volume on your mic is good. Perfect distance, not too loud, not too soft. All right, cool. Cool. Could be worse. Could be an echo. For the entire 2 hours and 45 minutes. Was it a 2 hour and 45 minute stream? I don't know. I feel like it was. I may be wrong. Alright, so we need 3 of these. 2. And then 3. Move this over here. Grab that. Yeah, I didn't know if anyone would want to just sit here and watch a crochet live stream. But I'm like, you know what? I don't know unless I try. So I'm like, I'm just going to see if anyone shows up. Like my other channel, I have like over 2,000 subscribers on my other channel. I mean, I could have had more, but I stopped streaming and recording over there. I lost my monetization over there because I stopped putting out videos regularly. I wasn't too heartbroken. I'm like, oh, well, whatever. So now I have to get the watch hours again over there. I already have the subscribers, but I need 4,000 watch hours to get monetized over there again. So, but hey, if this phone app that I'm going to create works out, I might be making a little side hustle money with my new phone app. I mean, that's if it does any good. I don't know if it'll do any good. We'll see. We shall see. I probably could have already had it ready and launched, but I don't know. I just keep talking to Gemini about it and procrastinating. I'm like, what if nobody likes it? Trying not to think like that anymore. I've actually been working on my positivity and whatnot. Trying to be more positive in life. Not that I feel like I was ever really that negative, but now that I've been the last couple weeks been focusing on no negative vibes, no, you know, all positive, no negative. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to be around it. Don't want to attract that type of person. I want to be attracted to people that actually are very positive and happy, and not that I feel like I've ever been very unhappy, but I mean, I think the most I've been unhappy is because of the lack of friends, but I'm trying not to even let that bother me. I'm like, maybe once I change my thinking and how I carry myself, and I see more positive, maybe I will attract more people that actually would want to hang out with me and do stuff with me and whatnot. So, sound is good. Awesome. Fingers crossed it does well. I remember you mentioned it was supposed to help crocheters. So I think it's a niche that it'll be on people's radars. Well, I am thinking about one for crochet, but the one I was discussing the other day was a notifications app. I just didn't go into detail because I'm like, if some really tech savvy person comes along and watches my video, they might steal my idea. And I don't want that to happen because it sounds like, according to Gemini, that it would be a unique app that, you know, I feel like it's going to resonate or be people who are like crafty are going to be more interested in it than those who are not. I really want to tell y'all what it is. I'm going to record a video probably. I'm going to ask Gemini to help me come up with a plan to record a video of me creating the app. But I've already done a lot of discussions with Gemini, but I can always put that in the video later to show people that, you know, this is the discussions that I've had in the process of trying to build the app and all that good stuff. So I think it'll be all right. It'll be fine. I mean, I could try and set up a Discord for this community. It's just going to be so small right now because we don't have many people that actually watch this channel. But I could definitely set one up and I can use it for YouTube or for YouTube. I could use it for the gaming channel and this channel if I wanted, I guess. I used to have one. I just shut her down. I just don't know if gamers and crafters are going to want to hang out together or not. I don't mind doing that. I'd be totally cool with that. Totally cool. Okay, so what is this one doing here if I'm not using that color? We can disconnect this color because we're not using that anymore. Right there are no more in that color. But this app, it basically will make notifications on your phone way more fun to receive, and it's just, I don't know. Like I said, even if nobody else wants to use it, this girl is going to have it on her phone, and it's going to be fun to receive notifications. And I can pick which notifications I want to receive in that manner. So I just think it's so boring. The notifications just pop up at the top of the screen. There's nothing fancy about them. It's just an annoyance. And I'm like, well, the way my notifications are going to come in is going to be pretty freaking awesome. I'm probably just going to want to stare at my phone all the time just to make sure I don't miss a notification. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be awesome. I hope. As long as I can prompt the AI properly to do this, it should be pretty cool. I mean, I actually was trying to learn code on my own. It's Kotlin. Kotlin code is what is used for Android. Now, I wouldn't be making this app for iPhones quite yet. Gemini said it is, I guess Apple is a little more strict about stuff. So, yeah, Apple's pretty strict. So I don't know how well it would go over trying to create this app for iPhone just yet. And then later too, I think the same concept can be used on like for like a web app too, like on PC later on. And then the app, I can have like a paid version and a free version. Oh my gosh, I want to tell y'all what it is, but oh my word. I want to tell you, but if someone comes and steals my idea, I would be so sad. I can tell y'all like in Discord or something, or in like message. I don't know. Maybe if y'all want to message me, I don't know. Maybe I can. I don't know. Maybe I'll set up a Discord and we can talk about it there in a private chat where no one can see, but the people I want to see. So what phone do you guys have? Do you guys have iPhones or do you have like Android? I have Android, so. But I was actually trying to learn the Kotlin code myself because I would think it would be neat if I just know how to code myself. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know that I need to do that because AI can do all the coding for you. Most people even say nowadays there's no reason to learn coding. It's just AI can do it. AI can write software for you. It can do it all. I have an iPhone. I never wanted one, but my brother transferred my number to his old phone and gave it to me. Oh, well, Mr. Becker. Oh my gosh. I can have, okay, so, oh my God. I don't want to say it. I'm gonna give it away and someone brilliant is gonna come and steal my idea. But since you work on a farm, Mr. Becker, I could totally create something to have your messages delivered with something related to farms. So, I don't know. It's just so cool. It's a brilliant idea. I think so. Gemini says it sounds like it would be a fun app, so I'm gonna do it. If I could release it like for my birthday or something, that would be cool. I just got to quit procrastinating and have her help me figure it out. I call her her. I don't know why. It's a chat bot. I call Gemini her and I call ChatGPT him because ChatGPT sounds like a boy name. Gemini sounds like a girl name. Claude sounds like a girl name. So I feel like Claude and Gemini are girls in my mind. And then ChatGPT is a boy. Or we could just call them they. That's another way to refer to them. They. They're neither boy nor girl. I know, I gotta keep it secret, man, because somebody else is gonna like it and they're gonna be like, wow, that's a brilliant idea. Or maybe they won't. I don't freaking know, man. I love the idea, but it's my idea. Of course I'm gonna love it, right? Makes sense. But I have to learn how to make the characters, I feel like. So I feel like I want to pay for, like right now, I think I pay $10 a month for Adobe Express. But I feel like I want to pay $69, like the $70 a month to have access to all their art type programs, their crafty type programs, because you can build characters with that. But I don't have the money right now. I was like, man, I don't have the money to pay for that, because they have chatbots that I can actually in Adobe that will create the type of file or character that I need that can be used in Android. I know, a birthday reveal, it would be so cool. I think Apple is very cautious about apps and what they access, if I recall. Adobe is such a scam. I wish they weren't the industry standard and were a lot more affordable. Yeah, but I feel like I could just pay to have access. I think I need access to Adobe Illustrator and then Adobe, was it Photoshop? I don't know. I need to have access to 2 of their programs to make these things that I want. And I guess, I mean, honestly, I guess I don't, because I feel like Gemini said that I should be able to create these, I think in, not Photopea, it was Lottie. LottieFiles.com. But yeah, I don't know. Because the Lottie does have free stuff you can use. But I don't know. I don't like the Lottie characters. You can't have as much detail with them. I think that's why I don't like them. What I want to use for my app, I want them to look more realistic. I don't want them to look like cartoons. So I was like, I don't know. But I might have to start with something like that, because that could be the free version. And then if I want them to be 3D characters, then I could charge more for that. Or I don't know. I mean, I have to look into how much you would. I guess Gemini would help me figure out, what would be a realistic for like a premium version of it. Because I ain't trying to get rich. I just think there are creative people out there that would love to receive their notifications the way I'm thinking of doing it. So I feel like it would resonate with like younger people, like not likely people my age, but younger adults and probably teenagers would like it. I don't know. I just want to make it happen. I don't know what's taking me so long. I think because I want to have some characters before I do this. And we got to go over one more. Oh no, I don't think we could do that. Where is this at? Okay, yeah, we can do it. We'll string this bad boy way over here. It's fine. It's fine. You come clear across here to give me one more stitch over here. That would be amazing. 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 All right. Am I doing this right? Yes, we're doing this right. We need this one to be this color, and then we're going to put gray right there. Yeah, I totally want to tell y'all, but there's just too many brilliant people out there that could steal my idea and just run with it. Yeah, they might be a scam, but I don't know. Because isn't that what Photoshop is? Well, you know what? You can use, well, I don't know if Nano Banana is free. It's a new photo editor, I think with Google. Google created it. And oh my goodness, you can make you could change your photo. I haven't played with it yet. See you later, Mr. Becker. Thanks for stopping in. But yeah, Nano Banana allows you to make amazing edits to your photos. It is so cool. Just look it up, Nano Banana, if you want to see what this AI editor can do with your photos. Just look it up. I feel like it is free, but I don't know. I might be wrong on that. It may not be free to use. You might have to pay for Gemini's Pro subscription. Like I have ChatGPT Pro, and it's $20 a month. But there is another tool out there that you can use that gives you access to all the models for one low price. So I might have to figure out, I don't remember who I was watching that had that, but I might have to check that out. That might be wise. And then I can use the awesome versions of all the models instead of just ChatGPT. Yes, Adobe owns Illustrator and Photoshop. Yeah, see, it was Illustrator that I needed access to, and it's not Photoshop. I'm pretty sure. Hello, Doomy. How are you? I've been alright. We had a little bit of a stressful time while Justin was in the hospital recently, but he is home now and doing better. He had his ileostomy reversed. I don't know if you know what an ostomy is. That's just where the colon or small intestine empties into a bag. He had that for almost a year. Now he's back to his normal self mostly. Because his Crohn's got so bad, they had to take out part of his small intestine and gave him an ileostomy for a little while so his lower bowels could heal up. But yeah, we were in the hospital for probably, I don't know, probably like 3 months, or not 3 months, about three weeks, almost 4 weeks or something with him. But he's home now, so that's good. And I'm doing all right. Thought I'd do live crochet over here and see if people would come and watch. Oh, and this stuff on the wall back here, this is my macrame that I have for sale. I took it to my craft show, but those are the pieces that didn't sell. But yes, I am doing all right. How are you? He got rid of the bag now. I bet he's glad. Yep, he did. Got rid of that. Adobe Dimensions, perhaps. Well, it's something... Illustrator lets you make characters, right? And then whichever one, I think, allows you to animate it. It's not just an image, it's an animation. So, I don't know which one that is in Adobe. I don't remember which program. Was it Firefly? Maybe it was Firefly. I don't freaking remember. But I still might pay for a month of that and then see if I can get some of the characters created. Because if I could just start out with 4... or maybe 5 characters, and that could be on the free version or something of the app. That would be amazing. Do you have a website or something where you sell your macrame, or do you usually do it in person? I've only done one craft show ever, and that was last year or the year before that summer. I don't think it was, it wasn't this past summer. So last summer I did my first craft show, and I did all right. I made like 345, but I don't know if I just felt like it wasn't... I didn't like it enough to like do another one, or... And then I had Etsy set up, but I'm like, I don't want to pay all these fees to other people. So if I can, I'll use AI to help create a website or a store of my own, so I don't have to pay all these fees. But I feel like if I'm going to do a website, something like that, then I need to probably do, you know how people have blogs or something? They do a blog and they can sell, on their website, but they also have a blog. If I was a writer, I could do that, but I'm not a writer. So I'm like, I don't want to just have a website where I sell stuff, but if I can come up with things to talk about in a blog, I could do that and then also sell stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried on even Facebook Marketplace. I don't know if I posted many of these on there. I don't think I did. I might have put the heart one on Facebook Marketplace, because I feel like I did sell a couple of my macrame pieces like on Marketplace. Like the one down below here. I don't know. Here, let me move this. There was one lady. That's not what I wanted to move. There was one lady that bought, she bought 2 of these. This one here. Actually, I'll just bring it up here and show you. She bought 2 of these. One was in like, I think, rainbow color. And then the other one, I think it was like gray, green, and yellow. She bought 2 of those on Marketplace, and I sold macrame baskets on Marketplace. And then I tried to set up like a business page on Facebook Marketplace, but I don't know. I didn't really understand it. And then I would have people contacting me that saying, oh, that they were interested in like some of the plushies that I'd make. But I would message them back to see, you know, what they would want. Because, you know, obviously if they're asking about plushie that's already sold, I would need to know what colors they want and all that good stuff. And they just wouldn't answer those questions. So I'm like, well, they got to be scammers, because if they can't answer a simple question, like what color yarn do you want for your plushie? You know, do you want these colors, this color? You want it bigger? You want it smaller? And people just wouldn't answer those questions. And I'm like, I do not want to deal with that. I was like, I totally am not dealing with that. So I just shut it down on Facebook. I'm like, whatever. But I do need to set up my own website or something and just try and sell them there. I learned animation After Effects. Oh, maybe that is. Maybe it's After Effects and Illustrator. We'd export Film Illustrator to After Effects in school. Oh, yeah, you are, aren't you, Doomy? Well, if I had money, I could pay you to be my writer, but I'm not a writer. I wish I was. It would be cool to do a blog or something on, like, crafts and... But I don't know. You want to be my teacher, Doomy? We can get together and you can teach me how to be a writer. How to pick topics to talk about. All that good stuff. All right, let's make sure we're not messing up on our project here. I don't think I am. So, Doomy, this is a, what do you want to call it? This is a tapestry that I'm doing for Waddy, one of my gaming friends in Australia. It is the Naruto 9-tailed fox. And yes, I don't have a lot of experience with tapestry, but the little bit that I've done has actually helped out a lot. I've been doing good with this project. I mean, it's taken me forever to get it done, because I'm pretty sure I started this last year. And then I just stopped working on it. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just so much. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to stream me working on it, because then I'm going to get it done a lot quicker. And other people are excited to see it be done now too, so that's cool. I have never seen a fox with 9 tails. Yeah, it's an anime cartoon called Naruto, and that's the fox in that. Here, I can let me click on this picture and enlarge this a little bit, and then scale him down here. Oh, I just moved that. What row are we on? I think we were on row 64. Oops, daisies. But yeah, that's what he looks like. We got to go back down. I think we were on row 64. I hope we were on row 64. But yeah, that's what he looks like right there. He's super cute. He is amazing. But yep. Oh wow, I never followed anime, so that's why I never heard of this fox. Yeah, I don't know what his name is. It starts with the CH or something. I don't remember. But yeah, that's what I'm making. It had a lot more colors in it than I have here because I'm like, there's no way I can do that many colors as someone who's fairly new to tapestry. I'm like, that is not going to happen. So I have had to cut out some of the colors so I could do it, but I didn't want to cut out so many that, you know, he lost all the detail. So I didn't do that. Okay, let's minimize this some more again. But yeah, he is what we are working on. Yep, for Waddy. I remember her. You play Scum with her a lot. Yeah, we did the Tour de Scum series together. That was when we first met. And we were doing Brawler before they came out with their full release, which is where we're only allowed to fight puppets with our fists. The only time we're allowed to use our secondary weapons is if there's a horde or like a beeper or whatever. But other than that, we have to fight with our fists only. Basically punch the zombies to death. Unless there ends up being too many, which is usually a horde. Or if there's a beeper. You cannot go and punch an explosive beeper and live to tell about it. So yeah. Well, we got to go over at least one more for that row. And then we can do this one. Yeah, she didn't ask me to make this. This was just a surprise for her. Yeah, I wanted to do some fall tapestries, but I'm like, I'm using my fall colors here, the two orange colors that I have. So I'm like, I don't know if I could really do any tapestry right now. So maybe I'll do some Christmas tapestries. I think I have enough. I have the right colors for that. Why not? Because I bought a few patterns off Etsy to do some Christmas tapestries. I would like to sell this stuff, but I don't know. I gotta figure out where to sell them. I've got to go now. It was nice chatting with you again. Have a good night. Same to you. Thanks for stopping in again. I appreciate it. Maybe see you next time. Probably Thursday. Yeah, I'm thinking Tuesdays and Thursdays for crochet. And that's if I don't feel too overwhelmed trying to stream 5 days a week. I don't know. We'll see. 5 days is a lot. For this girl. It's not like I don't have the time. It's just, do I want to stream that many days a week? Oh, I should make sure this is in the screen where you guys can see it. Yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream at 8:30 anyway, so I like to be in bed around 9 or 10, trying to be off electronics at least a half hour to an hour before I go to bed. so that I can sleep better. I definitely feel like when I'm gaming, because gaming I can get all riled up and excited and crap. So if I'm gaming, I feel like it's harder to go to sleep after a stream because I'm like overly stimulated or something. I don't feel like I'll have that problem with crochet, but I still want to be to bed at a decent time so I can get up and go walk in the morning and then have breakfast and then do my strength training, all that good stuff. Okay, we're gonna attempt to do one more row. One more row. Put this over here because we don't need that. So we're going to be working on the front of the work now. On the front. There she is, looking all beautiful. Beautiful. I hope she loves this thing, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, there's been a couple times I worked on it where I was getting kind of mad. Getting a little irritated. But actually, since I've been working on it regularly now, it's a little... It hasn't been so bad. We're gonna put this over here so you guys can see. So we are on row 65. So we can do 4 of the gray, and then the blue has to go over the gray. So we're going to do this last row, and then we will end the stream. I forgot to ask people to like and subscribe. I even have this little thing here that I can pop up. It doesn't show up very good, though. If I left it in its little black box that it comes in, it would show up better, I guess, but I don't know. Whatever. I feel like this is so delayed. Maybe I have it delayed too much. I don't know. Maybe I don't. All right, we're going to stop there. Start with the blue. Blue. Yeah, it's so light. I might just have to leave the little black box that's around that. Yeah, it literally just popped up. So the delay is pretty long on this stream. Who knew? Who knew it was so long? I thought I put it to low latency, so it would have a not such a long delay. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I'll have to look at it. Oopsie. Gotta love when your yarn slips off there like that. Oopsie. Again. Oops the daisies. Oh yeah, we can go over one more and then use that other spool. We shall attach this guy on here. so he's not flopping around. Alright, let's pin this guy back up so he doesn't unravel. Can't have that being a thing. I always hope my Facebook buddies will come over and say hello, but I guess I'm just going to assume most of those people don't have no interest in YouTube. I feel like they don't. We're going to pin this guy up. And we have to start with the orange. What? The fudgesicles. Burrow beans. Oh. Well, shucky darns. Okay, can we get at least a partial one more? Yep, we got a partial, all right. All right, we need more orange. 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 I mean, no, I mean, how much further up do we have to go with this orange? Yeah, we'll go ahead and attach another one. I feel like we need it. There we go. Now we have to add more to that. Can we get this row done before 8:30? I don't know. About to find out. Let's move this out of our way. Pull this down. Do we go over an extra one? Yeah, I think we go over one more. Because we have a little less of the light orange on this round or something. Okay, now we need this color for 6, I think. Three. Okay, we're gonna have to take this clothespin off here. It's just in my way. Oh, no, we don't go over 6 here. Because we don't go into this orange. I'm not supposed to go into that orange. Do 2. And then back to the dark orange. Right? What is this? It's not that. Not that. Let's put this back on here. Booted the back on there. Where are we at? Oh, we need 3 of these. 3. Oops, daisies. 1, 2, 3. And then back to our light orange. Light orange for 3. Sure, we'll do light orange for 3. Why not? Pull this down. It's like up, kind of up there. We said 3, right? 1. Need to move that out of the way. 2, 3. We need this orange on top of that one. Where are we at? Oh, we're doing multiples here. Okay, so let's pull this down. 1, 2, and then 5 maybe. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Do, 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 do. Whoopsie. Almost pulled that out. 5. All right, so we did that. We need 2 of this orange. That's kind of coming over a little far, but you know what? It's fine. It's all good. One, 2. Okay, and then 2 in this orange. Right? Nope. Nope. Wait a minute. Did I just lose track of where we're at? No. 2 in this color. 1, 2, and then the rest in this color over to the gray. Oh, pulling that up too far. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's more than 4. I don't know. Somehow I messed up over here somewhere, but it's fine. We're gonna make it work. It should still look mostly good. Put that there. And gray. Do we have gray attached right here? This one goes way over here. Actually, this one can be disconnected because there are no more gray in there. So we'll disconnect that. Put that to the side for now, and then this gray. and be done here. I mean, I'm going to go a little bit past 8:30 to finish this row, because I am not stopping in the middle of a row. I did that while I was in the hospital with Justin, and I forgot I'd done that, and I started to do the same row again, and got to that point, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. I just found that I had stopped in the middle here somewhere. Don't ask me how I know that, but I figured it out somehow. So I'm going to put an orange one right there. Do we have orange to put there? Oh, we do. We do have orange to put there. Cool. Let me pin this one back up before it completely unravels, even though there's not much on there. Wouldn't hurt anything if it unraveled. Even if I mark it off, lol. Oh, I never like stopping either. I always forget where I ended and where I need to begin. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, like this, I have a graph, so I don't write it down. But if I'm working on another project, I'll write down what row I stopped on or something. And I don't ever stop in the middle. I don't know why I did that while I was in the hospital with Justin. But I did, but I was glad I figured it out, because I don't know, I guess things just started looking a little weird. I'm like, wait a minute, when I was doing that row that was where I had stopped in a weird spot. You don't ever stop in the middle. Like, I literally stopped in the middle of the project. Oh yeah, it was on one of these parts here that I stopped. I was like, oh, wait a minute. I had stopped here. I didn't realize. And then I figured it out. So I think I ended up just undoing everything and then continuing. Once I realized I'd messed that up. Because the things seemed weird, I guess. And that's how I was able to figure it out. That I'd stopped in the center somewhere instead of on the end. If I stop on an end, it's not a problem because I just write it down. Most projects I can tell where I've started and where I've stopped. But with this one where you got all these clothespins on here, it's like I can't tell where I stopped. If I stop in the middle or if I stopped right there, I'm like, what the heck? Now this needs to go over this orange one by one. Ow. My left thumb is getting a little sore, like right here. I hate when it does that. It's so annoying. I'm like, why? You're not doing anything. You're just literally holding the thing in place. If anything should hurt, I would think it would be this hand doing all the work. But it's not. Especially if I am counting stitches like a beanie. Yep. Yep. And that's that. Okay, I do have two colors there. I was like, I don't know, do I want to put red in there, or the dark orange, but I do have it here, so I can do that. So we do two light orange and then one red, or dark orange. It's definitely not a red. It's like a rusty orange color. Could you imagine if I had tried to use all the colors that were actually in this graph? Psh, that would have been super bad. It might have looked really amazing when it was done. Well, probably not since I'm doing it. And I don't have tons of experience with tapestry, but if someone else were doing it, it might look pretty amazing. This color. And one more of these. And then this until I get to the orange. Right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I think originally this project had 21, like 20 some different colors. It might have even been more than that. I don't remember. But I had to narrow them down because I'm like, there's no way I could find all those colors. And there are still some other oranges in here. I just stuck with the 2 oranges that I have. I'm like, I can't do all that. Like, I'm not doing all that. I'm like, as long as you can see the shadows and stuff, we're good. All right, we need 3 of these. 2, 3, and then 2 of these. 2, 1, 2, and then the rest over to the red in this, because I am not putting these like, because they have some more out, like there's like just single squares of the dark orange in other places. I'm like, I am not going to do an individual square. I'm not going to drag this all the way along there. It's not showing any specific shape. Like the shadows around the tails, I kind of got to do those, or you may not be able to tell where the different tails are. But these random little shadows here and there, I'm not going to worry about those at all. Not doing it. Not at all. I try to make sure I always keep it in sight for y'all, but it's not always easy to keep them in the picture. I have never done tapestry though. I am not coordinated enough. I don't know. I just started practicing with it and I was like, oh my gosh, I love tapestry. It is so fun. But it can get irritating. I ain't gonna lie. I've been mad working on this a couple of times. But not lately, because it seems to be going pretty smoothly. I haven't been mad about it lately, but I feel like last year when I first started it, or I guess when I got up into these areas where there was a lot more colors, I got a little irritated. Like, I don't know. It was just a lot. I'm like, oh my gosh, so many color changes. But I really like it. We just have to hope Waddy really likes it. I'm probably, because the back is like so messy, I'm probably going to put sew some black fabric to the back of it. I mean, I tried to like crochet over tails and stuff as much as possible, but I don't know. I feel like with this project that just didn't work out great. Wasn't the great. Oopsie. Need to tighten that up. I'll pick it up and show it to you here in a minute. I'll just hold it in front of my face. Whoopsie. Yeah, I just got this picture off of the internet and just put it in Stitch Fiddle. I didn't want it this big. I don't know if I mentioned that to you or not, but I didn't know how to, like, make the picture smaller. I've never been good at, like, editing photos to make them smaller and not lose detail. So I was like, okay. Because I feel like I was able to make it a little smaller, and I feel like someone was trying to show me how to do that, but like I don't really understand that, to be fair. All right, so we do our gray, and then we're done for the night. I actually worked pretty quick tonight. I think the last stream I only did like 2 hours, or 2 rows. This one I started on row 61, I think, and we're at 65. So I was able to get 4 rows done today. But my last stream was horrible. It was just echoes left and right. I was just thankful for the people that stayed anyway. I should have just ended the stream, but people kept talking to me, and I didn't want to like cut them off and whatnot. And I got 4 subscribers on that. I'm like, how did I get 4 subscribers with such poor audio quality? But I was happy. I'm like, cool. I'm like, these people didn't mind. They still gave me 4 subscribes. And I promised them I'd have it fixed for the next stream, and I did. So that was amazing. But hey, look, we finished almost at 8:30. Nice. Which was when I planned to quit streaming. 8:34. Alright. Pick her up and show it to you. So we're going to be on row 66. I'm going to go ahead and put it up there, so I remember that's what row we're on. So we will pick her up. It's going to be hard to hold because of this piece. There it is so far. Yay! It's coming along rather nicely. Cool. Row 66 next time. And that is over here, right? Okay. I just make sure I left the loop pulled up over here so I remember what end I ended at. Alright, cool. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Stick that in here. Ugh. Yeah, Waddy, I guess, came in and put a comment on the last stream that I did of this. She just put some eyeballs in there. I don't know if she actually watched it because, you know, she doesn't want to see, but I mean, she can see the graph. It was in the last picture, in the last thumbnail. So she knows what I'm making. She just doesn't know if it looks good. But anyway, it was nice seeing you live again, girlfriend. Hope to see you again soon. Yep. Same to you, my dear. Same to you. Maybe we'll play sometime. I always say that and then we never get to play. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I need a drink because my mouth is super dry. But thanks everyone for being here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one. Maybe Thursday. All right. Or if you want to see my gaming live stream, that would be tomorrow at 5:30 to 8:30. So anyway, catch you later. Bye.